Hey y'all, it's your girl Millie Chun. I am here with Carlos King and Mia Thornton from the Real Housewives of Potomac and her man, Incognito. Carlos dropped this in the middle of his live tour with Melody Rogers. Let's just get into it. So let me just refresh your memory, right? Mia dropped this picture on New Year's Eve. It was taken by her friend Jacqueline. They have since mended their fences, and I'm glad to hear that. But this picture is what Mia dropped on New Year's Eve with her boo, right? And the world went crazy. They said she broke the internet. But baby, let me tell you something right now. This man, Incognito, loves Mia Thornton. And Mia Thornton loves him. Let's get into it. So Incognito is a national syndicated radio personality. He said that he has like radio stations in Texas and Detroit and Atlanta and all over. He said he met Mia in high school in Columbus, Georgia. Child, he said in high school he was working at the FYE music store. Do y'all remember that? And he said one day they locked eyes and he ran out to her and he asked for her phone number. And she was like, well, I'm not writing it down, but if you can remember it, I'll give it to you. Mia got some wordplay. Child, he said when they was in high school, right? He said they used to talk about what they wanted to be in life. And then one day he came and said he was going to be moving to Charlotte. And Mia was like, okay, I'll find us a place. He said he doesn't know how she did it. There was no social media. She used the yellow pages. And next thing you know, they had a place and they moved to Charlotte. Let me tell y'all something right quick. I get it, Mia. I get it, baby. Because just to hear him talk, it don't take that much. But I get it, child. He said he and Mia were in a relationship for about 3 years, right? And he said after a year, he moved back to Georgia to further his radio career. But Mia stayed in Charlotte because of what she was doing and her hustle that she had going. He said that by then, Mia had got married the first time and she had got married again. And Carlos asked, did they stay in touch? He said they were both very respectful for her marriages and stuff, but nothing but like, you know, when the early part of social media started, just hello here and there. Child. So then Carlos said she was married, then she got remarried to Gordon, and he asked, has he ever had a conversation with Gordon? He was like, yeah, they have a conversation. They talk often. And he said when they were married, he said, no, here recently. He said they actually talk a lot. And Carlos was a little stunned. And he said, how was that? He said, we operate in love. Child, I guess that is the hall pass, baby. Child, he said Mia does a great job with her mission of love in life, with the littles and all. They make Gordon look good in a light, and they have a lot of love between them, and it works out. He said Mia does a great job. Mia got the answer. So Carlos asked him, like, how did y'all get back together? He said, you know, the stars just aligned. But before he went to tell it, he said he had blocked Mia. And he blocked Mia because she did not wish him happy birthday 2 years in a row. Because he's really big on birthdays. He was like, she could just tell me happy birthday, right? But he said, Mia's not the kind you can leave blocked. He was like, the girl is shining. So I was like, let me stop being petty. Let me unblock her. And as soon as that happened, bam, here come Mia. Mia, what you doing to these men, girl? Child, when I tell you Incognito is in love with Mia, he calls her Mia Beloved. He said that the way he found out and the way they rekindle is that under one of his posts on his page right now, he's from Hawkins, Georgia. Jeezy is from Hawkins, Georgia. And Mia wrote under the post, Hawkins, Georgia, as a way to get his attention. He put, call me. She called him, told him what was going on with her and G. He was like, what's up? He said, because they have always had a connection. And he said, Mia is that one. We have a foundation. We grew up together. We have the same morals. Mia Beloved. He said, that's it. That's it. That's it for him. Child. Let me tell you something. This is the type of foolishness I love. I'm here for all of this. He said after Mia called him and told him what was going on, and he was like, I miss you. She was like, I miss you too. He was like, what's up? This was in August when Mia filed for separation. Carlos said, so you flew her to Georgia? He said, no, Mia Beloved. I flew to her. What's up? I'm on the way. He said, this is Mia beloved. Carlos is in shock. This is Carlos's face. He was like, I'm coming to her. See it, want it, buy it, own it. I love it. Child, he said that it had been about 10 years since he had seen Mia. He hadn't seen Mia while she was married because he was respectful to her marriage. He said, but when he saw her, he was all warm inside. He was like, this is not for TV. He said, this is real life. And then he went on to talk about what she has on her Instagram post in her bio. Like he knows that word for word. Child, Carlos asked him, did he know that she was on Potomac? He said he knew it, but he didn't watch it because he was focused on what he was doing. And this is someone he cared about and he loved, and he wanted to be respectful to what she had going on in her marriage. So respectfully, he did not watch it, but he knew about it. Let me keep going. I don't know why, but this was my favorite part of this interview. Hold on.
Here's a crack in the door. I'm finna open it up.
Oh, you bust right in.
Oh, that's what she said. Chill out, Carlos.
Pause.
I don't know why. That was my favorite part, but let's keep going. So Carlos asked him, like, how does he feel about people saying that Mia is a gold digger? He said she is a gold digger, Goal. He was like, you can see it in her reconciliation with Jacqueline. You can see how she is on the show. She's close with her family. She's from the bottom and her story is different. He said she's supportive. He said, I support her 1,000% on what she's doing. She is a hustler. She's a provider. She's a nurturer. He was like, I'm here for all of it. I'm talking about, it's so much love in the conversation, y'all. You gotta go watch it. So Carlos was talking about G's situation with his family, how he lost a lot of money or whatever. He said that he feels like Gordon is lucky to have someone like Mia in his corner because Mia has done a lot of work outside of the cameras, more than financial. And she has probably carried a lot that people do not see. He was like, she deserves a whole lot more credit than she actually gets. Child, it's a lot more to Mia than meets the eye. Child, so Carlos mentioned the TMZ thing that Gordon had done, right? That Mia was cheating and all that kind of stuff. He said Mia was not cheating on him. And we will find that out in due time. And he said he feels that G will be making a statement in due time. Like, what is really going on? Child, so Carlos asked him, he talks to G and they've had conversations. He's exceptionally younger than G. Honey, he went on to say the reason he and Mia actually had split up. Now, he was going back to Georgia for his radio career. He said, but he knew Gordon before Gordon knew him. Because when they were living together, him and Mia in Charlotte, a piece of mail had come to the house. And he was like, babe, what's this? Child, Mia had got Gordon to co-sign on an automobile. Now, she was paying the notes. He saw the mail, and he was asking her what was going on. At the beginning, he didn't know that Mia was stripping at the club where she met G, where she talked G into co-signing a vehicle for her. And he said that's pretty much what broke them up, their communication. So now he said they over-communicate. Child, so when Carlos said, so Mia met this old man and finessed him into buying her a car, he said, do you think she slept with him? Incognito said no. Carlos said, up until this moment, I thought you was a smart guy. He said, no, Mia did not sleep with Gordon. Now, I'm going to leave that up to us to figure that out. But get into this. She was living with Incognito, finessed Gordon into buying her a car. But Mia didn't marry Gordon at that moment. She married another guy first. How in the world do you do that? Baby, that's all I got. You're going to have to finish this for yourself. But he said that 444 that Mia had on her post, that means protection and love and all of that. He said, but she can't get engaged if she's still legally married. He said, but once that document is done, he going to come back and see him. It's going to be a wedding. Y'all, this was so good. And baby, I was wrapped up because the accent got me and I love it. It's your girl, Millie Chun. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.